Good evening. Good evening. How are you this evening? And listen, I know it's not our regular night, but I wanted to drop in just to give you a few points, a few tips tonight of HeSpoke fashion tips for travel. How about that? I know everyone's getting ready for the holiday season, and you may be traveling during this holiday season. Listen, I want to first start off by wishing you a Merry Christmas. That's right. HeSpoke Fashion wants to wish you a very Merry Christmas, and I'm sure you're going to travel and going to have great times with your family. But I just want to offer you 2 tips. That's it. 2 tips tonight for traveling. That's right. We know that at this time of year, everyone is either jumping on a plane or maybe taking the scenic route and driving this year. But if you are flying, listen, you want to make sure you get to the airport on time. Yes, I'm saying that. Get to the airport on time. And specifically, there's 2 things that I want to make sure you do if you're flying this holiday season. All right, so let's get right down to it. We're going to start off with tip number 1. That's right, tip number 1. If you are traveling by air this season, all right? Tip number 1 is simply this. When packing and wanting to make certain you comply with the weight restrictions for flying. Now, this is key. Because has this ever happened to you? You got to the airport, you packed everything. As I said before, you took your whole closet and put it in that suitcase. And then you get to the baggage carrier and you set your bag up to the clerk and they weigh it. And guess what? It's over 50 pounds. Oh my gosh. What do you do? What did you do? Well, I want you to do this. Make certain, let's go back one, okay? So when packing and wanting to make certain you comply with the weight restrictions for flying, this is what you need to do. Simply do this. Make certain to keep enough space in your carry-on bag to add another item or 2. That's right. Make sure you keep enough space in whatever, not just your carry-on bag, but perhaps you're carrying on a book bag. Put it in there. What about your purse? Make sure you have enough space in there just to drop at least 1 or 2 items just to get that weight under 50 pounds. And then also, if you must remove something from your luggage, this is key. In order to make the weight, start by removing something, guess what, that you can put on. That's right. Hey, what about that jacket? You didn't need it in there anyway. Just throw that bad boy on. Hey, what about that sweater? Take that off, throw that on. Oh, you didn't even have a belt, but you have one in the suitcase. Put that bad boy on your waist and take that weight right down. So that's tip number 1. Okay, you got it? We're gonna go pretty quick. Let's move on. Listen, wear into the aircraft. Listen, this is still tip number 1. Wear into the aircraft, and listen, once you get past security, you don't even have to take it. You wear it into the terminal, but you don't have to wear it into the aircraft because you can simply remove it after you pass through security. They don't even know. These are great tips. It's going to save you some money and some time if you already know that you have that space available and you already have a plan. That's right. Come on, you know you can conquer just about anything if you plan for it. Hey, tip number 2, let's move on. So listen, when determining what to pack for weather conditions when flying, right? You're leaving from New York and New Jersey, and you're headed to sunny Miami. Okay, let's move on. Make certain to dress for where you're going. We always do that, right? You're going to sunny Miami. You want to make sure you're dressed appropriately once you hit either Fort Lauderdale Airport or the Miami Airport, right? But you want to make sure that you pack for where you're returning. So when you're coming back to Jersey, you want to make sure you have on the appropriate clothing. That's right, ding, ding, ding. Let's go on. And listen, you don't want to dress for Miami and then return to New York in 34-degree weather, dressed like you've been to Miami. So you don't want to be like this guy. You don't want to be like this couple right here. No, 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 no. She has her bikini on, and he has on the tank top and shorts, and it's snow on the ground. You don't want to be that couple when you return home. So remember to dress for where you're going. Make sure you keep that outfit in your suitcase for the return. So if you have a heavy coat, perhaps you want to take it and just take it off while you're on the aircraft and stuff it up top, and then you don't wear it again until you return. Hey, that's all we really have for you tonight. Listen again. Go ahead and hit that like button if you're on Facebook. Please, please, please go ahead and hit like. And listen, share this with your family members that are traveling during the holiday season. And listen, even if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you want to be able to get this tip, these tips, and others like it in the future. That's right. We're endeavoring to do greater things in 2022. That's it. So here are our tips for travel. And listen, that's all we have for you tonight. I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I'm sure I'll see you before the new year. Have a good night. Have a good fashion. And remember, HeSpoke fashion to you. Good night. Yeah, in the building.
I'm telling HeSpoke, not so bad. HeSpoke, fashion. I'm telling HeSpoke.